Okay, now we're changing gears, go to the next church. We're in verse 12 of Revelation 2, and we're in Pergamum. By the way, I remember standing here with Bonnie. We're standing here, I'm holding the camera, and this is the Forum of Pergamus, and this is the Acropolis, Acro-High-Polis city. So the Acropolis is in Athens, but every city in the ancient world tried to have an Acropolis. That was the safe place, the high place that was fortified, that was higher, and the invaders had to climb the hill, and so you could defeat them. But this is Pergamum. This is the giant theater of Pergamum right there. And in a minute, I'm going to show you this right here. Those two little trees right there is the place where Zeus, the king of the gods, had his throne. And that's why this city was so famous. It was the throne of the king of the gods. Was actually, in mythology, it was on Mount Olympus, but that was too far away for everybody. So they built one in this very important city right there. What did Jesus say to the city? He said, watch out. When I walked around looking at you on Sunday, I saw you have unforsaken secret sins in your life. Could he say that about when he walks around here? You know, I think he walks around Word of Life Bible Institute more than on Sundays. I think we know he's here now. And Pergamus is a reminder that he sees what's going on in our lives. We're in the third church. Are you resisting sin was a question Christ asked. From Patmos, Jesus sent his letter. It went to Ephesus, probably at the library of Celsus. It was copied. They had a book-making thing there. They copied the letter, sent it by post. It went to Smyrna, and now it's gone to the third church up here, chapter 2, 12 to 17, Pergamus. Let's read it. I have the words up here. And to the angel, the messenger, the one, Ephesians 4 says, God gives to every church, the teaching elder of the church in Pergamus, write, these things says he. Remember, every letter is to a city, and then Jesus gives one of his names. Here's his name. He who has the sharp sword with two edges. What does that remind you of? Hebrews chapter 4. The word of God is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword. I know your works. I know where you live. You're in Pergamus. What does the next part say in red? Can you all read that out loud? What are the red words? The first red words in verse 13. I know where you dwell. What does it say? Whoa. We know where Satan's base of operations were at about 95 AD. Remember, Satan is not omnipresent. That's why all the time, people say, the devil made me do it. I'm sure he didn't. Satan is localized. He can only be in one place at a time, and he travels between those places. But Jesus told us where his headquarters for a period of time were, right here. I know where you live, where Satan's seat is. Some people say, oh, that's just Zeus's seat. Well, keep reading. And you hold fast my name and have not denied my faith, even in those days when Antipas was my faithful martyr, who was slain among you. And then he says it again, where Satan dwells. Okay, lesson 1, beware of not resisting sin. See what he says in verse 14. I have a few things against you. You have there those who hold the doctrine of Balaam, to eat things sacrificed to idols, and to commit sexual immorality. They weren't resisting sin. First lesson. Second sin, Jesus knows our spiritual life. Again, he says, I know, verse 13, you hold fast to my name. You don't deny my name. He knows, he's tracking with us. He knows everything about us. Jesus shows us that we have his good works tracker. You know how people wear Fitbits and their Apple Watches and it tracks all of your heartbeat and everything? Jesus tracks all of our good works. He knows whether you're preferring others ahead of yourself, whether you are patient with others, whether you're speaking kindly. He knows. He's tracking all that. Amazing.